Hello and welcome to Picture This Thought. Today's picture is this poignant one. I took this in a place called Fordyce Kirkyard in Aberdeenshire when I was there on holiday. And I spent quite a lot of time sitting beside this monument, just thinking about the people. It's a memorial from a man called George to his wife Mary and his son George. Mary was 26 when she died, and little George was just 3 weeks old when he died. And it made me think that there's an awful lot of suffering in life, and there are tragedies that happen that we can't rationalise or explain away. And our response to these things should be to weep and to mourn and to grieve with those who are suffering. I'm reminded of the shortest verse in the Bible, which is Jesus wept. And that records Jesus' response when he heard the news that his friend Lazarus had died. Jesus knew what it was like to embrace sorrow and suffering. The Bible talks very openly and candidly about different people throughout the history of God's people experiencing excruciating suffering, questioning God, wrestling with him, agonising. The book of Job is a great place to see that in action, and in many of the Psalms David wrestles with questions of why does God allow this sort of thing to happen. And there are no easy answers, and it's wrong of us to try to come up with glib responses. So what we should be doing is standing alongside those who suffer, comforting those who grieve. So we know that in Jesus, death doesn't get the final word. So that's the thought for today. Let me pray. Lord, thank you that you know what it is to suffer. You know what it is to be human in every sense, in everything that means. Lord, thank you that you're not a remote God, but that you are involved in everything that we feel, everything that we experience. Thank you that we can bring it to you knowing that you understand that you're a God of comfort. And Lord, forgive us when we've tried to rationalise away other people's pain. Lord, forgive us for our hard-heartedness and help us to stand with those who are grieving. Lord, make us a people of compassion to show your love and ultimately your hope. Lord, thank you that death doesn't get the final word. Thank you that we could trust and hope in Jesus. And thank you that your love wins out. Amen. Well, thank you for watching today. Tune in tomorrow for another reflection.